All right, people. How we doing today? Tex Nolan, DTNLivingLife, and we are in Franklin, Tennessee, just below Nashville. Headed to the Defuniak Springs. Yeah, Defuniak Springs. Can't say that one right. Yeah, we're headed down there, and to deliver both these units that are behind me, I'm driving Class C here. It is a magnitude Class C. It is not the standard magnitudes that we're used to seeing. This is a van style instead of a pickup style. It's still a Class C. And Dawn's driving that Class B that is over here. And so, yeah, we're taking these to Defuniak, Florida, Defuniak Springs, Florida. And then we're going to camp out somewhere down there along the beach line. So Dawn can walk along the seashore and I can swim in the ocean a little bit. So, all right. Let's take a look at inside here. Let's take a look at the outside here, and then we'll take a look at the inside. So this is 31 foot, so it's not a small one. It's a nice size one. I consider it to be one of the larger ones. All right, it does have bunk beds, and you can tell from outside because there's two windows over top of each other right there. So that indicates bunk beds. So there you go. And get a picture around the front. Oh, it's signage. Magnitude GA. I don't know if this is a new model or what, because usually the magnitudes are a Ford pickup, not an Ecoline 450. They're a Ford F550 or 600. Okay. And of course, we got a Lucid behind it. And then we'll take a look at inside here. So I'm going to pause a second and then go. All right. Well, I paused it to go inside the other one, but I'm going to go inside this one right here first. This is Dawn's. This is the Class B Dazzle. It's a Pedazzle. Let's take a look at the outside of this. I'll go back over and go to the inside of the other one. I have to come over here and get the keys, so I figured I'd just go ahead and do this one. No, not a bad unit. This is the reason why I hate putting license plates on the inside of the windows. You can barely see them. And no, sliding door. Here's something I like about this. These screens, okay, they have a zipper that's right here and a zipper on this side. So you can zip it up and then it rolls up and the latch is up top there. But if you want to go in and out, this is magnetic right here. Just open it up. And let's see what we look like inside. It's not too bright, but yet this happens to have two beds. One on one side, one on the other. And the cushions for the bed are back over here. Back in the laboratory, there's a toilet sitting back there. There's a shower. No, it's all in one unit. And then there's a wash basin over behind this wall right here. It does have a small mini fridge, has a microwave, has an electric stovetop. I think it's electric. Looks like electric. Oh, wait a second. Nope, it's gas. It is propane. Okay. It has a small sink underneath their stuff right there. But yeah, the one of these beds has cushions that go across the back to make a couch. The other one, they only have cushions for one side, if I'm not mistaken, sitting back there. I wasn't in here when she made the beds for us to sleep in. But we have plastic down, so therefore can't tell that we're even here. Our sleeping bags are underneath these cushions too. So, yep. And then of course you've got your cockpit up front and all for your driving, which is a standard Ram series. Okay, ProMaster 3500. Very nicely done. No, then whenever you come out here, can't see it very much because of the screen here, but this actually has a fold out that will literally fold out and make a table right here. So there you go. There's the inside of the Class B and how it looks and so forth. Now let me go do the other one. All right, so now we're inside the Class C. The slides are in. I think this has one long slide on one side, which is this slide over here. So you end up with a dinette sitting up front. Got your cockpit for your driving. Got your overhead bunk up there. You have a couch on the right-hand side. The door where you naturally come in at. Small kitchenette area. 3-burner stove, propane, and an oven, and a microwave, and cabinetry underneath. No, a lot bigger of a fridge inside this one because it's a full-size unit. Pantry area. No, and like I said, bunk beds located right here. And then, of course, it's lavatory with a full size. I would like to say full size. It's a nice size shower. And then you walk through the Jack and Jill bathroom, you end up in the bedroom. And it's a full size, queen size bed, it looks like. Yeah, looks like queen size. And of course, cabinetry for your clothing and so forth. Then your stand up dresser with your mirrors for your sex capades and so forth, so you can watch yourself and make you feel like you're watching a porno. Yeah, we don't even have to go there, but I'm gonna put it real simple to you. If you've ever made a video of yourself, no, I assure you it's the most boring porno you could think of. The professionals do it better. All right. Anyway, don't ask me how I know. And don't ask me how I know about you. All right. There you go. There's the inside that. And let's see here. Nothing really major here. Okay. Pretty nice unit. No, it like I said, for it to be a Class C and to be a van series, no, this is pretty nice. I like it. I dislike the fact that it's a van series. The Ford trucks actually ride smoother and have better gas mileage than what these things do, the van series. So if you're wanting opinions on what you should get and things like that and what you should drive, number one, always go for a 10-speed transmission. No matter what you can get, you want that 10-speed transmission as much as you can. And then second point, and some people can argue with it being the first point. No, really doesn't matter. Is going to be diesel engine. Now, both of these that we're driving here are gasoline engines. Gas has some advantages, and diesel has some advantages also. So it's whichever one you want to go with. But yeah, the big thing I would go with is diesel. My opinion, and just like everybody else has an opinion, no, I would definitely go with diesel. I would definitely go with 10 speed. No, I wouldn't buy an RV unless it had 10 speeds in it. Now, if you get into the Class A's and the big diesel pushers and things like that, that's a whole nother series and that's a whole nother question. So don't even get into that. But if you're going to get into a Class C or anything else, it's going to be, I will push for a 10 speed. Unfortunately, Dodge doesn't have a 10 speed that I know of yet. So we'll see how that goes. But no, I know Chevy and Ford definitely does. And I've driven plenty of Fords and driven them through the hills and mountains and so forth. And that 10 speed makes a world of difference. Uh, so there's where I sit at as far as that's concerned. Now, there was something else I wanted to point out for some people here in reference to the Garmin. Now, some people ask me, why do I use the Garmin? And I want to answer that question real quick here. Let me turn this thing on here and turn this around. Looking at this Garmin, one of the biggest things I like about it happens to be is I can program where's the next stop. Cracker Barrel loves Planet Fitness, and I can change those. as we're driving. Okay, now not as I'm driving, but yet when I pull over to a rest area, I change that. No, I change it from Planet Fitness to Truckstops, Cracker Barrel to whatever I want it to say. But one of the other features I like about this thing is I can push here, and here's where you can actually get into some details about your day. So we have driven 8 hours, or we've been busy for 8 hours and 30 minutes today. We were stopped for an hour and 18 minutes. Um, our average speed is 34 miles an hour. Our average moving average is 55 miles an hour. So that gives you some pointers to what's going on in driving. All right. And the big point across here is that a lot of people say, well, if you take the distance that you're going, let's say you're going 60 miles, you're going to be traveling about 65 miles an hour. So you just be under an hour before you get there. Well, my cruise control has been set at 68 miles an hour this entire time. But my average, moving average, is 55 miles an hour. It calculates this stop time right here. It calculates the time to getting up to speed. It calculates the time of slowing down for construction. It calculates all these things in it. And that's what your average is for the day of 8 hours. Okay. Yes, we only went 301 miles today and we called it quits. We stopped at Cracker Barrel to get something to eat, and wife got a migraine, so we're going to sit back and relax. We've got to be there on Friday morning anyway, so we got plenty of time to get to where we're going because we only have, let's see here. I don't have it in here. Okay. Well, I think it's only another 430 miles or something like that. So we're doing good as far as that's concerned. And so 430 miles, we can travel that tomorrow and make our delivery on Friday. But there you go. There's you an outlook of the 2 units that we're taking. Um, and then I'll give you an update on when we're done. Uh, this unit is paying $1.12, I think it was. Either $1.12 or $1.14 a mile, and Dawn's unit is paying $1.07. So for the 860 miles, we'll probably make $1,000 minus the fuel. You, we're looking at taking home probably about somewhere between $450 and $500 um, each. So whatever you want to put into that, y'all do. But remember, like we always tell people, we do this as a leisure. There are plenty of people that drive 500 to 600 miles a day and don't stop unless they hit their quota of 500 to 600, whatever they set it for. I know some people out there are going to be like, oh, no, I drive 650 miles. Okay. When people set their quotas for whatever, that's how they drive. They drive their way. All right. We drive ours. We're not into this to make a fortune. They are. They're looking to make enough to pay off all their bills and things like that. Our bills is very minimal. I mean, if we didn't have the cottage, no, we wouldn't have a $1,500 bill. And I say 1,500, it's actually with electric, gas, water, Starlink, and trying to think what else did we get? Something else that we got in reference to the cabin, but yet um, cottage. The If we minus all those things, if we consider that all those things and the amount that we pay per month, I think it came up to just a little over $1,100. So we need to make $1,100 just for us to have the cottage to return to each and every month, and then whatever we need to eat off of. And sorry, but I eat very cheap, so um, I don't see where we have to really go out and buy everything. We do stop at Cracker Barrels, but most of the time we split a meal in there. So when you really think about it, we're not really paying that much out. Okay. Um, so that's how things are going. That's how things are going to be. And yep, peace, love, and jelly beans, people. Like, dislike, subscribe, and like again, and notifications bell. And y'all be safe out there. Like I said, peace, love, and joy, beach people. Defuniak Springs, General RV. We're out here, and we have just made our successful delivery. And as you can see, 2 units sitting behind us. There's a blue sitting there. They have quite a few other units sitting here being checked in. There's a unit on the other side of the Class C I drove. You can see in here. And then they have several more units delivering to General RV in Defuniak Springs. Nice setup, nice large area to deliver. Easily done, easily to connect, disconnect. There was no gate to get in on this, so I don't know if you can sit here overnight or not, but no, that might be something worth looking into. I may end up throwing a text message in there saying whether you can or not when we go to leave. But yeah, I'm Tex, wife Dawn, sitting back over at the car. 82 degrees here. It's not that bad actually. Feels pretty nice. The successful delivery, and now we're going to go camping. No, I'll give you an update on that too in the future. Talk to you. Peace, love, and jelly beans, people. Don't forget to hit the like, dislike, like again, and subscribe. Oh, that notifications bell. Yeah. Trying to get a few more of these out, but yet so far I don't notify too many people, I don't think. But yeah, appreciate it. Find anything that I do is useful, comic, entertaining, whatever it may be. Hit the like button, and if you want to see future stuff, then let's go with the subscribe button. Y'all take care. Peace, love, and jelly beans, people.